Well, folks, the Premier League transfer window is like a toddler on a sugar rush. It just won't quit. And in today's installment of Wait What Just Happened, we bring you breaking news from Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace's star midfielder, Michael Olise, is swapping South London for Bavaria. That's right, he's signed with Bayern Munich. Olise's departure is a tough pill to swallow for Palace fans. The young Frenchman, who joined from Reading just 2 seasons ago, quickly became a fan favourite, dazzling crowds with his footwork and racking up some pretty impressive stats. 63 appearances, 6 goals, and let's not forget those 19 assists. But hey, let's be honest, when the reigning Bundesliga champions come knocking, it's a pretty tempting offer. So while we're sad to see him go, let's take a look back at some of the moments that made Michael Olise a name you definitely know. Now let's talk about those skills. Olise on the pitch, it was like watching a magician pull rabbits out of a hat. Except in this case, the rabbits were nutmegs, the hat was the opposition's defence, and the magic wand, well, that was his left foot. He could weave through defenders like they were traffic cones, leaving them bewildered, disoriented, questioning their life choices. And just when they thought they had him cornered, bam, he'd slip past them, delivering a pinpoint pass to set up a goal-scoring opportunity. Remember that match against West Ham last season? Olise picked up the ball in midfield, slalomed past 3 defenders, before laying it off for Jordan Ayew to slot home. That's the thing about Olise. He wasn't just playing the game, he was conducting it. They say football is a game of inches, but for Michael Olise it was more like a game of milliseconds. He had this uncanny ability to see passes that other players wouldn't even dream of, let alone attempt. Olise possessed a level of vision and passing accuracy that was frankly unfair. He could pick out a teammate in a crowded penalty area with the precision of a surgeon wielding a scalpel. Remember that screamer against Manchester United? Olise picks up the ball on the edge of the box, takes a touch, and curls an absolute beauty into the top corner. David De Gea could only watch in awe and maybe a little bit of despair. That goal, my friends, was a perfect example of Olise's vision and technique. Now, some players rely solely on natural talent, but not Olise. Sure, the guy was blessed with more footballing ability than a FIFA Ultimate Team, but he never took it for granted. He paired that raw talent with a work ethic that would put a colony of ants to shame. This was a player who was always the first one on the training ground and the last one to leave. He was constantly working on his game, pushing himself to improve, to be better, and it showed. That dedication, that drive, it's what separated him from the rest. Despite his young age, Olise had this aura about him, a quiet confidence that drew people in. He wasn't a screamer or a shouter on the pitch, but his presence alone was enough to inspire those around him. He led by example, letting his performances do the talking. The younger players at Palace looked up to him. They wanted to learn from him, to emulate his success. He was a mentor, a role model, and a friend to his teammates. He trained with them in his spare time, offering advice, encouragement, and probably a few FIFA tips as well. That's the mark of a true leader, someone who not only wants to succeed themselves, but wants to see others succeed as well. So, Bayern Munich are getting themselves a hell of a player, a game changer, a difference maker, but let's be clear, Crystal Palace are losing more than just a talented footballer. They're losing a part of their identity, but hey, that's football. Players come and go, but the memories they create, the moments they give us, those last forever. And Michael Olise gave Crystal Palace fans plenty to remember him by. Michael Olise's time at Crystal Palace may have been brief, but it was certainly impactful. He gave the fans moments of magic, moments of brilliance, moments that will be talked about for years to come. While we're sad to see him go, we wish him all the best in his new adventure at Bayern Munich. Go on, Michael, make us proud. And to all you lovely people watching, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling us your favorite Michael Olise moments.